Hop on board as we take a steam train ride in Queensland. Back in Tasmania we explore an eerie abandoned railway tunnel. Then in a trip back in time we demolish a railway station and build a mud brick house. My drone takes an unexpected dive. Finally, unwind with me as we surge through the open waters of Tasmania's east coast on my best sail of the summer. Back in the 80s, we lived near here. Remember we had a border collie that used to sit and wait on the corner when the train came past at 4 o'clock, and it would chase the train all the way around the boundary, snapping at its wheels. I used to think that dog was crazy, and she probably was. Eventually, we gave her away to a farmer to use as a sheepdog. But then when I look back on that, I think there's a bit of that crazy dog in me as well. Often chasing something that just can't be caught, and if you do catch it, the consequences could be diabolical. Then there comes a point in your life when you've got to make a decision about what train is really worth catching. What is it that you really want to get on board with? Sometimes we're smart enough to make that decision in good timing, but more often than not, I seem to leave it until it's almost too late. But one way or another, it all works out in the end. Just in time to work out their purpose in their lives. In Easter of 1982, we bought the Lilydale railway station. That was before we actually moved to Lilydale, and it was a fact that we kept rather quiet. But I think it was $427. We demolished it and loaded it onto a truck. And then we built a mud brick house out of the materials that we salvaged. When we were building this house, I was sitting right up on top of the framework, and my wife Denise was down below cleaning bricks. She pulled back the plastic and discovered a mouse. Now anyone that knows Denise will tell you that mice are not her favourite thing. So while she was going hysterical, I pulled off my glove and threw it at the mouse from the top of the ridge beam. I must have struck it fair and square because it rolled over on its back unconscious. To add to the drama, I was saying, "Get the gun, get the gun!" Well, we didn't realise it, but a young couple had scaled the barbed wire fence and they were picking blackberries. They leapt out of the bushes, very apologetic, scrambled across the fence saying, "We're only picking blackberries." Now I tried to explain to them that I was going to get the gun for the mice, not for them, but they scrambled into their car and took off in a cloud of dust.
But I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday.
more than 1 million bricks to build. A little bit wet and muddy in places. Lilydale Falls. This is the original source of the Lilydale Township water supply. I'm testing out this swag. I've never used a swag before. One of my first jobs was I was in the forestry. We had 16 and 18 foot pruning ladders and a pruning saw. We used to have to scale and prune every limb off and then back down again. This is the township of Lilydale in Tasmania's historic northeast. We lived here for a couple of years and built a nice little house up on the hill. And the locals never discovered who was behind the mysterious disappearance of their railway station. If you'd like to help me continue to produce these videos, then put a little comment, click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also support the production by connecting with me through Patreon or through YouTube membership, where you get previews of videos before they get published. Click on the up next video and you'll get some intriguing insights into the amazing history of my little boat Sarah Ann.